The toads were now starving out or just fucking eating local wildlife and one-shotting anything that tried to eat.
They're so cute. They're so ugly. They're so cute. You can have whatever you want, Toad. I'll give you all the foods. Hello, YouTube! Welcome back. Today, we are reacting to the toad that broke Australia. I'm really excited about this one. I've heard a lot, and I'm super hyped for this video.
Australia is home to some of the deadliest animals on the planet. But what if I told you there's one creature they all fear? An invasive species, millions strong, wiping out native animals that we are locked in combat with to this very day. What kind of vile beast is capable of spreading such reckless hate? The answer is this fat fucking toad. But how did this war...
He's so cute. He's adorable. Wait, I love him.
But how did this war begin? Well, to answer your question, we're going to have to go way back. The year is 1866. We are in the land down under, and our story begins the same way many tragedies do.
The kangaroo has me dead.
With the British. You see, having gone hippity-hoppity, your ancestral home is now my property around 90 years back, the Brits were in full swing, rampantly colonising the country. And part of that included agriculture. Now, they brought with them many crops, but the important one in this story is sugarcane. Sugar was valuable, not only for trade, but also because, well, the fucking tea isn't going to sweeten itself, is it?
Oh my gosh. W show.
But you see, sugarcane only grows in the heat, which ruled out the south of the country. It also likes humid environments, which ruled out Western Australia. Which left them
literally
one
Mad
option.
Max.
So, the cane farmers loaded up their first Stardew Valley save in Queensland in 1866. But the farmers ran into an issue. You see, Queensland is home to these nifty little bugs called Dermalopida albahertum.
Dermalopida albahertum. Did I say that right?
These are native beetles that hit their macros by munching on plant leaves.
But he said...
So when cane farmers joined the Queensland Minecraft server and set up a fucking Hermitcraft-sized farm, the beetles were in heaven and set to work demolishing the plant. Now, funnily enough, the adult bugs weren't actually the problem. Sugarcane leaves hold full value. But the problem is that with such an abundant food source, the bugs started multiplying, laying their eggs around the base of the plants. These eggs hatched into larvae. And unlike
I wasn't ready for that.
Grown-ups, these little worms don't eat the leaves.
I don't like how that looks. Don't zoom in.
And so the sugarcane starts getting absolutely fucking spit roast.
What are they doing? I need Benny to tell me about the birds and the bees. Ask your mom and dad. I'm just a streamer.
And the farmers can do nothing but watch as sugarcane yield plummets through the floor along with their profits. This whole situation really pissed off the farmers, who banded together, went to the Australian government, and told them to fucking fix it. Sir, a horde of creatures is destroying the cane fields. And so the Queensland government founded the Bureau of Sugar Experimentation Stations, or the BSES, in 1900. This team of crack scientists then immediately set out trying to solve the very same issue every single Factorio player faces. This place is covered in bugs. They are breaking my shit. How do I violently slaughter the local wildlife in order to expand capitalism and my profit margins? The BSES pondered this question for 25 fucking years. They tried spraying chemical insecticides. Didn't work. They tried injecting insecticides into the soil. Didn't work. They tried releasing the fucking cordyceps fungus. And it still didn't work.
What, dude?
Then
that's kind of hardcore of them, though. They're aura farming.
One day in the office, while pondering this question,
just give them the sugarcane. I feel like at this point they earned it. They deserve it.
Someone had an idea.
Oh, I like
Okay,
ideas.
we are getting outmaneuvered by the cast of Bugs Life. Someone in this office, please give me anything. What about cane toads? What? Cane toads.
Cane
Those
toads?
Big f***ing fat things that
Oh, he's so
exist in the
cute, I
cane
love
fields
him.
in Hawaii. I mean, it's a frog. They eat bugs. We just
This is smart.
introduce an invasive
1 + 1
species
equals
to fix
2.
a problem caused by an invasive species.
Yeah.
I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Like, what could go wrong, chat? I don't think anything wrong is gonna happen.
And so, in June of 1936, 2,400 brave
Holy
cane divers
shit.
were deployed to the fields to deal with the arthropod menace. But
Deploy
there's
the
just one
toads!
small issue. Cane
What?
toads were fucking dog shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
funnily enough, big, fat, slow, ground-dwelling toads
Hey, don't talk about my... Just kidding, I'm
were
just
not
kidding.
exactly the
I'm not gonna
smartest
say it.
solution to deal with beetles that spend the majority of their adult life 6 meters off the fucking ground.
Don't talk about my boy like that. Yeah, I was gonna say boy, totally not chat.
On top of that, cane toads don't dig for food
Right,
either.
yes, we are
So they didn't eat the
correct.
larvae. Now, this all sounds like information that should have come up during the research and study phase of the plan. This,
Your
however,
future pet? Sure.
implies
He's
that
so
there
cute.
was
I love them.
a research and study phase. The BSCS did
I
not
actually had frogs when I was a kid. I mean, I know it's a toad, but I like frogs and toads. I think they're cool.
conduct
I love them.
a single fucking study on environmental impact before releasing an army of cane toads. Are you
Oh, man.
complete absence of brain cells caused a rather spectacular domino effect of ecological ups,
That's crazy.
and it's going to teach you
Not the
a valuable lesson
ecosystem.
about invasive species. You see,
Yeah.
while the cane toads barely ate what they were supposed to, they did eat. And as incredibly large omnivorous
Oh,
toads,
no.
they ate practically anything they could
When those toads got dropped off there, they're like, oh yeah, I'm eating so good tonight. Oh, they were so happy.
fit into their mouths. Rats,
Oh,
mice,
What?
snails,
Lizard.
baby birds. It was the toad equivalent of f***ing Kirby. And then, not
I love
unlike
Kirby.
the exact problem they were brought here to solve, with all that food,
Oh man.
they started reproducing.
Of course they would.
A
Why
lot.
wouldn't they?
In fact, female cane toads can lay anywhere between 8,000
Holy-
to 30,000 fucking eggs per clutch. But I mean, this should not be too much of a problem.
Oh, damn.
Australia is home to some of the deadliest
Damn.
creatures on the planet. Surely, the local wildlife has
That's a lot of eggs. That's a lot of. Oh, hi, alligator.
this under control.
Is that an alligator or a crocodile? I forget
Wait,
what's
what?
the difference.
And cane toads, poisonous. Those little bulges on the shoulder, and those are parotid glands, and they are packed to the brim with bufotoxin. No, that's not a D's nuts joke.
These nuts.
Now, whenever the adult toads are threatened, they will squirt this white, sticky fluid out of the glands. And when ingested, it does
You know, I forgot about that clip. Thank you so much for reminding me it existed more.
two things.
Thank you so
One,
much.
makes you trip absolute balls thanks to the hallucinogenic
Oh,
bufotenin.
whoa.
And two, the other ingredient, bufogen,
Bufogen.
just straight up gives you a fucking heart attack.
Oh. GG's.
It's important to note that this toxin is also present in their eggs and tadpoles. Now, in their natural habitat, this isn't as much of a problem because everything around them has had thousands of years to get good and deal with this f***ass poison bill by either developing immunity or learning to eat around the glands. But Australia is not their ecosystem.
Yeah.
And despite all of the deadly animals we've got, they have had a grand total
It's so
of
cute.
5
What is
minutes
that?
to adapt to the presence of the fucking Caled toad. Man, Quick question for the class. What happens to an animal population when there is nothing to eat it? It gets bigger.
Grows more?
And so, shortly
bigger?
after being introduced,
More of them?
a rapidly expanding tyrannid swarm
Holy
of
shit.
toads began
Oh,
to
no.
spread across the country. The BSES noticed this
They're taking over, chat.
and did fucking nothing. Because it technically didn't affect the sugarcane. The
Slay.
swarm spread further, occupying all inhabitable parts of Queensland,
This is probably like the worst thing that could have happened, huh?
and they were laying so many fucking eggs that their clutches began polluting the waterways
Oh my goodness.
like a bufotoxin teabag,
Oh my
killing
God.
native fish as well as any animals that drank from the water. The BSES did nothing. Those eggs hatched into
Whoa.
tadpoles, which started killing more fish.
No!
The BSES
The poor
still
fishies.
did nothing. The swarm advanced, breaching into the Northern
The video game clips get me every time.
Territory and New South Wales. When questioned, the BSES insisted the toads were doing their jobs
Yeah.
and everything was fine.
Yeah, everything's
By
fine.
the 1980s, the toads were now starving out or just fucking eating
Oh.
local wildlife and one-shotting anything that tried to eat.
They're so cute. They're so ugly. They're so cute. You can have whatever you want, Toad. I'll give you all the foods.
them. And considering,
What was that?
and
That's
considering
crazy.
at this point there were
Dude, they're so ugly. They're so cute.
5 fucking million of them, that happened a lot. So with local wildlife being absolutely fucking decimated, the BSES was forced to acknowledge that maybe, just maybe,
Listen,
They have little guns.
we fucked up.
but oh well,
Oh,
everyone
man.
makes mistakes. Nothing we can do about it. No,
Yeah.
they left it for the government to clean up. Sir, a second horde of creatures has escaped the cane field.
Sir.
Fuck! Yeah, they realised
Fuck.
just how much damage was being done and in 1986 began funneling federal funds into controlling the
You know, I wasn't alive during that time, so I'm glad none of this is my problem.
population. They tried trapping and physically removing the toads, but unless they had 5 million traps, that wasn't going to do shit. Biological warfare was proposed in the form of releasing viruses and
Oh my God,
parasites.
this is- oh my
but,
God, I love that
was shot
anime.
down
That
because
anime's
it would
so
do
good.
just as much damage to the native wildlife. And so, the toad front continues to advance to
Little
this day.
dinks.
So where does that
They're
leave
so
us?
cute.
Short answer is kind of fucked. Cane toads now threaten a total of
Oh, no.
75 native species.
Oh, that's
and
bad.
they've even driven populations
That's
of animals
bad.
like the northern quoll
No! Is that what he's called? I love him. No.
to complete extinction.
No, this is the worst news, chat. No, I take it back. Toads, please. Have they ever thought about just asking the toads nicely to please leave?
Parts of the country they
I'm
infest.
sad now.
And with the population now
75 species. That is crazy.
200 fucking million toads, that
What the
infestation is
fuck?
spreading, with predictions showing they will be fucking up ecosystems in 5 states in the near future. And
Dude,
given
this
that
is
they
so
have amassed a
bad.
population 10 times
That's
the
so
size of the
many.
humans in Australia, the government has completely fucking abandoned the fight for
Stop.
eradication, switching focus
There's no-
to harm reduction.
So they're the ones who caused the issue, then they're also like, we tried.
Using bait toads covered
Sorry.
in non-lethal but unpleasant substances to try to teach local wildlife that toad bad. On top of this,
No.
the government has encouraged the broader public to just fucking kill the toads.
Yeah.
You are supposed to do it humanely by catching them
All because of some bugs, bro, and sugarcane.
and sticking them in a freezer for 48 hours. But most people don't want a frog taking up
Yeah.
their freezer space. So they just use a fucking golf club or
Oh.
a car. And with this being Australia, our wildlife is also putting up a fight.
Yes,
Keelback
fight
snakes, for
back.
example, are immune to their venom, and Ricali and magpies have learned to flip them onto their backs
Let's
before
go.
getting to feed. Now, jokes aside, you want to know who I feel genuinely fucking awful for?
Yeah.
The
who?
toads.
Aw.
They didn't ask for any of this shit.
That's so true. Dude, they were just minding their business. Look at him. Dude, does that look like a face who wants to do this? He's just a hungry little guy. He didn't want any of this.
They just got dumped onto a
Aw.
random island and did their thing, and
I'm really
now they are being
sad.
actively hunted. No.
He's
The
coded that
assholes in
way.
this story are the BSES and the cane growers. Because you may be thinking, why were they allowed to do this shit in the first
Yeah.
place? Well, that's the neat part. They weren't.
What?
Federal government banned the f***ing idea when they came up for it in 1935, based on the advice of entomologists who
fucking
rightly presumed the toads would become a bigger f***ing
Oh
issue
my
than the
God, are you
beetles.
kidding me right
but
now?
the BSES and the cane growers lobbied to have the ban lifted in 1936.
Bro.
We are stuck in
Once again, humans just fucking everything up. Ah,
Permanent
making me so
toad combat.
mad.
because these dickheads
No.
looked at scientific advice and went, nah-uh.
Nah. Were you some type of scientist? What do you know?
You
Oh my God,
have
bro.
got to be fucked.
W. Oh, dude, I'm so sad though. These toads did not ask for this. L humans, W toads, W animals, L humans. That's all I'm taking from this. I feel so bad. Because, like, now everyone's being mean to them, but it's not even their fault. They didn't ask for this. They didn't want this. It's so annoying. Humans just suck.